Hello everyone, this is On, and welcome back to Let's Play The Sims 4. This is my Legacy Unplugged, Part 11. As we remember from last episode, Dana has aged up, Jorge has gone on to the netherworld, he's no longer with us. And it was about time. It's now time for Dana to take over the household and become our next heir in the Legacy. She is a young adult, and the first thing we need to do, we've been working a lot with her skills. She is painting level 7 now, so that's pretty good. And she's also got a career in the painting career. She is level... What is her career? It is right here. She's a level 2 art book co-leader at the moment. But we're going to go ahead and travel. Let's maybe go down to the park and see who's out there. We do need to get ourselves a boyfriend for Dana. And that would be nice so we can continue our heir. We're not going to worry too much about her skills for the time being. She is doing pretty well already, just barely being a young adult. So that'll give her plenty of time to work on a relationship. Unlike previous generations, as you remember with Charlie, it was kind of difficult trying to get her skills up, get everything going, starting right off as a young adult without any skills or anything. So Dana's got a huge jump on the game already. So we're going to go down to the park. Hopefully there'll be some other young adults there that we can mingle with and just chat with and see if we can hit it off with anybody. We have been talking to Josue quite a bit, but getting that relationship going has been a little bit more difficult than we had hoped. And maybe it's just not meant to be. So let's see, who do we have here? We have a little kid. We do not want to mingle with a little kid. We have Lana Schreiber. And we're not against getting her female companion instead of a guy, but let's see if there's anybody else around here. We don't want to just pick up anybody just because they happen to be in the park. Alright, so we got this girl over here, Stacy Villarreal. Looks like she's very angry about something. Alright, so we have another girl over here. Here's a guy. Who is he? He's an adult Van Lipscomb. We would prefer a young adult just so we can have more time with him. I'm not seeing any at the moment, though. Here's a guy. Is that a teen? Oh, that's an elder. Wow. Oh, that's Don Lothario. He doesn't even look like an elder. Let's just check him out for a second. You know, he has aged up extremely well. For an elder, he's extremely fit. And Dana is off somewhere learning that somebody hates children. Who's this guy? He's a young adult, Blaze Schreiber. And we have a teen there. So let's see if we can just talk to Blaze Schreiber, and hopefully that will hit off pretty well. We also have Piper Schaefer here. So she would be an option. And Dana is mad about something. Let's get out of this conversation. We should be talking to Blaze over here. Oh, and she was over here. She was talking to Michelle Curtis. He seems like a nice guy. Even just saying hi went very well. Let's tell a joke about monkeys just so we can keep him around. He's going to play chess with this kid, so that's pretty nice. He is dressed extremely weird. But if we get along with him, that's definitely something we can change later. Let's brighten his day. And we'll just continue with the friendly interactions here. Here's another girl. Who's this? Marion Friedman. And we seem to be getting along pretty well with Blaze. So that's good. Let's see if we can get to know him, learn a few things about him. And discuss interests. Deep conversations, always good. He is a bro, so that would explain the goofy outfit. I'm not sure if that's who we want to get in a relationship with, but if everything works out and we get along well, that might be the best option. Let's tell a dramatic story. And we don't want to hug him just yet. That would seem to be a little bit early. Discuss interests a little bit more. And our friendship's going very well. Let's discuss fitness techniques. And maybe we do just want to hug him and see if we can get away with that. Alright, so reveal brilliant invention, and then we'll go ahead and hug him, and hopefully that will work. Alright, so we're chatting with him at the moment. And we're going to see if we can get away with this hug. It looked like she gave him a taser there. I don't know what that was about. Oh, and the hug came off pretty well too, so he is all for this. Everything's going great. Let's have another deep conversation. That always seems to help our mood quite a bit. And is there anything else we can learn from him at the moment? Doesn't seem to be. He's also neat. That's kind of surprising. I wasn't expecting that heartfelt compliment. And maybe we'll just go with some funny interactions as well. He'll joke about politicians. The bros seem just like they would appreciate that. Tell a funny story. And we'll just do everything. Let's do an impression as well. Alright. Express admiration. And let's look at our relationship panel. And Blaze seemed to be going quite well. A lot better than Josue. With all the time we spent with Josue, that didn't seem to go anywhere. So we seem to be getting along quite well. And let's just go ahead and play together with Blaze, and maybe we'll continue getting that bar up a little bit. So it is getting late. Hopefully that doesn't hurt us too much. Let's tell a funny story, and hopefully we can get to know more about him. It doesn't seem that we can at the moment. And ask about his day. Alright, so we do seem to be friends now. What is this? This is a friend, so that's good. And I don't know if we can do... do we want to flash crazy eyes? It does seem to be early. Let's do another deep conversation, and then we'll flash some crazy eyes. Alright, so we'll do that. And if he goes with that, then we should be pretty good. And he seems to be loving just everything we do. That's amazing. Alright, so let's work on some romance, and hopefully we don't go too far. We should probably ask if he's single first. That's a good question to ask. He is single, and he did not object to the question, so that's great. So let's go ahead and compliment his appearance. It's always good to compliment first, and then we will confess attraction. And a ghost just showed up out of nowhere. I'm not sure where this guy came from. And he didn't like something. Which is kind of unfortunate. We're no longer friends. He found the conversation offensive. Let's just see if we can get him. Let's apologize, and then we're just going to go ahead and say goodbye. Let's get out of here. Maybe we can hug him before we go. Nope, it doesn't look like it. She was scared by the ghost, so that's unfortunate. We'll go ahead and say goodbye to Blaze. Somebody else over there has our same outfit. That's interesting. So let's go ahead and get Dana to go back home. So we didn't get very far with this relationship. We did get somewhere, though. We went from friends back down to acquaintances. We probably tried to move a little too quickly. But that's okay. We definitely got somewhere. He was a lot more forthcoming than Josue was. And I can definitely see us making a relationship later on in the future, which would be good. So we'll go ahead and get back home. Everybody should be going off to bed now. So we'll let them get off to bed, and then we'll go ahead and resume our video here in the morning once everybody wakes up. All right, we're back, and our Sims are just barely waking up. We do have George up making breakfast for everybody. She's going to make some scrambled eggs. She is not a great cook, but that's okay. They've got to start somewhere. And the biggest thing is just having food ready for everybody once they wake up. Everybody should be pretty hungry once they wake up, except for Dana. She did eat before she went to bed. And she's going to have to go to work here pretty soon. So let's go ahead and get her to use the bathroom, and let's see if we can get her inspired so that she is all ready for work. And her painting, she has not done any paintings. I don't think we're going to have time to do any of those. But that's okay. As long as we get all her moods up, we should be at least fairly decent. And apparently our Sims are already going off to school, so we're going to go ahead and have Charlie eat some food and go ahead and put the rest of this away. We'll grab a serving and put that away. Let's get Georgia off to school. She will go as soon as she finishes eating there. Dana apparently did go back to bed. She does have a lot of inspiration bars here, so that would be great for when she gets off to work. And we're going to have her work hard once she's there. So we can click on that. There we go, work hard. She is focused as well. So hopefully her day at work will go wonderfully. And we're going to have Charlie go ahead and just take care of everything while she's at home. Let's see if we can get her to work on the plants as well. A big unit test is coming up in history class. Georgia's been doing okay, but a good score would really boost her overall grade. Should she do her usual amount of studying or study as much as she can? Let's study a lot. She focuses hard and reviews all material and pays off big time. She scores higher on the test than anyone else in the class. The teacher congratulates her on a job well done. So we got a small performance game out of that, which is really good. For an art school, there sure is a lot of essay writing. Dana has been so focused on developing her craft that she forgot the big essay test today. There's just enough time for a cram session or to pull together a study group. So we could either cram or get a study group. Let's get a study group and see how that works. We did get a medium performance game out of that. So that's great. And we'll go ahead and have Charlie just go ahead and work on some of these plants. We do need to weed these plants, and then we'll water all the plants. And we'll have Eve go ahead and evolve all the plants when she gets here. Now, one thing I just noticed is we can't take microscopic samples from them. At least Eve can't. However, Charlie here, who's only a gardener level 2, can collect microscope samples. So I'm interested in what exactly is needed to be able to do that. Is it the cooking? I don't know. So apparently there is a secondary thing there, though. So let's go ahead and get some microscope samples if we can. And we'll just do that on all these flowers. Apparently we'll just do on everything we can. And we want to water all this stuff. It's looking kind of dry here. And like I said, Eve will just go ahead and evolve everything. We've got a sparkly tree over here. We have evolved some things to good already. We have good carrot plant. So things are going quite well. And how was Eve Aspiration doing? She was only at 850. We didn't want to get that gardener one, but that's going to take her quite a bit of time. So we'll go ahead and let Charlie go ahead and take care of those while everybody's off at school. And they should be home fairly soon. We got about an hour and a half till they get off. Alright. So we're getting those plants taken care of. Here's another, was that tree? Oh, Charlie has aged up. She is now an elder. And Freddy, once he gets home, he can go ahead and begin upgrading his spaceship. Apparently, he's already done. So we'll just immediately send him off on a space mission again. And everybody seems to be doing okay. Did Georgia? She was doing the best in school. Did she get up? Nope, she's still at a C. And she could just work on her homework. That's kind of what she does. And Eve's already out there working on her plants. That's great. Her bluebells are now good bluebells. And I'm not sure where she's going. Alright, so rocket ship's taking off there. And hopefully something good will come out of it. So far we haven't had a lot of success. Then again, it isn't completely upgraded. So we'll see what we can get out of that. Don't litter in the distance. Freddy sees another spaceship throwing out trash. We did see this before. Let's go ahead and radio for help. Alright. He was saved and he can only fly home now. So we didn't get anything out of that at all. Alright, so our plants are looking good. Do we have anything to harvest at this moment? No, but we do have one more we can evolve. And we'll harvest everything. Alright, so we'll go ahead and get Dana home here any second now. She is off at 5. And the first thing we're going to have her do is just call a sim over. And of course, that's going to be our new buddy. So where do we need to go? Let's go ahead and invite to current lot. We'll have Blaze come over. And that is going pretty well. And we'll talk to Blaze a little bit more. And George is over there dancing. I don't know if she finished her homework or not. Doesn't look like it. Oh, maybe she did. That was pretty quick. Alright, so let's say hi to Blaze. And we'll have a deep conversation. Get out of bed, Dana. You're not that tired. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, she's pretty tired. And we're just going to chat here in her mom's room while she's trying to sleep. That's kind of unfortunate for her, but you know, it is what it is. And let's see if we can get to know a little bit more about him. And maybe get another hug. Nope, apparently we can't get any more hugs at the moment. Alright, so this conversation did not go anywhere. She was in a bad mood. We might just need her to go ahead and go to sleep. And we'll send Freddy back out. He stinks. He's hungry, but that's alright. Alright, so apparently we got nowhere. Unfortunately, we kind of wore out her needs. Maybe we do need to upgrade our house a bit, and we'll probably throw that together in the next episode or two. So we have a little bit better environment to keep our needs and our moods doing a little bit better. But let's check out how Freddy's doing. Once in orbit, Freddy gets an odd message from an International Sim space station. It's badly garbled and makes little sense. Freddy decides to fly over and check it out. So that was our only option, is to fly over. We do have Eve here. Apparently she's going to go talk to Blaze. And we have Georgia and Charlie over here just playing chess. Alright, Freddy arrives at the space station, which is unusually dark. He flips on a flashlight and is startled by a disheveled-looking astronaut. Thank goodness you came. Our main power coupling is shot. Is there anything you can do to help? Let's try to fix it. We've been pretty good with our spaceship, so hopefully we can fix it. Alright, so we seem to be getting along with this guy. We can fire him up since we're both athletic. Not enough duct tape, so we have to go ahead and head home. And apparently Blaze is evil. So maybe that's just not something we want to get ourselves into. Once we know he's evil, let's just get him out of here. Go ahead and get out of here. Well, but anyways, we'll let that wrap up this episode. Our search for a boyfriend did not go as well as we thought. We ended up with some evil guy. Apparently there's a lot of evil people in the neighborhood that you just wouldn't think are evil. And our space missions, again, are still going nowhere, but sooner or later we'll be able to upgrade a little bit more. And hopefully that'll get us a little bit further into space and maybe even start collecting some aliens. But anyways, I thank you for watching, and I hope you all have a fabulous day.